Welcome to The Scoop, where small changes lead to big results. I'm Rachel, a registered dietitian and a mom on a mission to make nutrition simple, practical, and actually doable. Whether it's decoding labels, busting food myths, or sharing easy wellness wins, this is your space to get real answers that fit real life. So let's dive into today's episode and take one more step toward feeling your best.
Any and all opinions and views shared by hosts and guests on this podcast are the speaker's own and do not represent the views of Live It Up or its affiliates or parent company.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Scoop, serving you straight nutrition talk, one scoop at a time. Today, we're talking about protein for the ladies. So when most people think about protein, they think about bodybuilders or men trying to bulk up, but the reality is that protein is just as important for women. It is the nutrient that supports lean muscle, bone health, hormones, metabolism, skin, hair, nails, and of course, wound healing. And a lot of women aren't getting enough. So today, I'll break down how much protein women really need, when to eat it, the best sources for muscle, hormones, and energy at every stage of life. I'm Rachel, Chief Registered Dietitian for Live It Up, and I'm here to help you eat smarter, live better, and feel your best. Let's start with the numbers. The official recommended dietary allowance for protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But here's the problem. That number is the minimum to prevent deficiency and for our basic human functions. It's not the optimal amount for thriving. Research shows that for active women, the goal is between 1.2 to 1.7 grams per kilogram, and that's somewhere around like 90 to 115 grams of protein per day for a 150-pound woman. It could go up as high as 2.2 if you're looking to gain muscle mass. So there's a range. It depends on your activity. It depends on a lot of different factors. If you're on a weight loss path, your protein goals may be between 1.6 and 2.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. This amount may help to lose fat while you maintain more muscle mass. And we all know that this is important to help keep your metabolism from dropping too low. On a weight loss journey, if we're not exercising and we're not taking enough protein, it could be that you start to lose weight, but that you're losing muscle mass. So you really want to make sure if you're on a weight loss journey that exercise and protein are part of your strategy to make sure that you maintain as much of that muscle mass as possible. So why does this matter so much? First, women naturally start to lose muscle mass as they age, just like men do, especially after menopause. So protein helps preserve strength and function, but it's really important to pair that, like I said, with strength exercise. Second, it may help with hormones as well. So protein provides amino acids that build neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, and it helps to stabilize blood sugar, which can impact PMS swings, cravings, energy crashes. And finally, it helps with bone health. So protein works with calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium to support bone density, which is critical for helping to lower your risk for different diseases that cause weak bones, like osteoporosis. Again, strength exercise is incredibly important for this as well. All right, let's talk about the best sources of protein. High quality proteins include eggs, poultry, fish, lean meats, yogurt, cottage cheese, whey, or even plant-based protein powders. Plant-based eaters can focus on beans, lentils, soy, quinoa, nuts, and seeds. You want to pair with whole grains to help maximize your amino acid balance. So you want to get a lot of variety of whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds throughout the day to get all the amino acids you need to build protein appropriately if you are someone who is vegan. Okay, let's clear up some myths. So myth number one, protein makes women bulky. This is not true. Building bulky muscles really requires extreme training, exercise, excess calories, and often hormonal support. Men usually have that testosterone edge over us. So just meeting your protein needs will not make you bulky. Within a normal diet and normal exercise routine, that protein will simply help you reach your goals and feel more satisfied. Myth number two, you can only absorb 30 grams of protein at a time. This is not true. This actually used to be considered a fact that we could only absorb about like 30 to 40 grams of protein at a time. But more recent research has shown that there really is no limit to the grams of protein that we can eat at one meal. The body doesn't just shut off protein absorption after a large meal. Larger meals can be used over time. Myth number 3, women don't need as much protein as men. The fact is, women need, percentage-wise, as much protein relative to their body weight, sometimes more during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Myth number 4, protein powders are unsafe. Listen, overall, the goal is to get most of your protein from whole foods. But tested, clean protein powders can be a safe and convenient way to hit your goals. Be sure to use one that has minimal ingredients and that is both third-party tested as well as produced in a facility that is good manufacturing practices certified. So here is how you apply it. Beginner, get your day started right and try to get 15 to 20 grams of protein with breakfast. This is a big game changer for how you feel, especially through those morning hours. This could be 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. It could be a combination of 2 eggs plus 10 grams of protein powder in a fruit veggie smoothie. And I mean, the eggs are separate, but like if you want to add the eggs to your smoothie, you could, but I don't know. It's not for me. Don't forget to add balance, add fruits or veggies or whole grains, and that's going to help round it out. Intermediate, distribute protein evenly across your 3 to 4 meals to maximize your benefits. From muscle protein synthesis to feeling full and satisfied, what you want to do is aim for about 30 grams of protein per meal. Don't forget your snacks can help. They can add towards your goal. So if your breakfast was a little light and maybe you don't have as much at lunch and needed to make some up, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese or something like that for a snack can help add in an extra, 10 to 15 grams of protein. Advanced, if you are strength training, aim for 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram per day. You want to track your intake for a week, see if you're actually hitting that target. Having protein right after your strength workout can help with recovery. So the bottom line is this: protein is not just about muscles. It's about hormones. It's about bones. It's about mood and energy, fullness, quality of life, so much more. If you've been struggling with fatigue and cravings, chances are you may not be eating enough. If this was helpful, don't forget to subscribe because next week we're going to continue tackling the myths that surround food so that you can cut through the BS, eat to feel your best, and I hope you have a absolutely wonderful day.